after they arrive for visit their arrival to get to the mayor and Harlock, who after the party describes what happened at the tower, Harlock seems rather disturbed by the fact that it was clearly not the Zolgas that were responsible for the orb awakening. However, the mayor seems quite happy that, at least for the moment, the threats to Aberton have been taken care of. And after it takes you to his home, /office. And gets you. You each can add 100 gold to your inventory. It's throw in a little extra from what Harlock promised you as a bonus for saving it and taking care of the tower. Also tells you that the Aberton will be throwing a celebration in your honor in the following days. And I assume y'all wanted to return those books. Yep. Okay, now I have to think of the name of that guy again.
Turns out he's a depressed alcoholic.
His name? Durgan.
I'm not depressed.
Alright. Melon Drent. Melon is pleased to see you return safely and asks if you were able to find the holy books.
There you go, buddy. Also, the orb's broken. You might want to fix that.
No, it's not.
It's failing slightly.
Yeah, it's an ancient artifact. Besides, anyway, it's a little bit beyond the Priestway small town. Anyway, right. I need to. What was this? What was those items?
The Abateran Holy Books. I've got them in my inventory.
Well, no. Okay, so I'm just going to offer you your choice of the Onyx Dog Wondrous figurine, the Brooch of Shielding.
Yeah, shield brooch, or you get a dog statue.
It's a dog statue that does things.
Go well with the cow statue.
Guess we could give the dog statue to Noel so he can dog while he dogs. Or...
Oh yeah, I wanted to go get that wolf.
That's right. Sure, the Harlock had the wolf with it.
Or the dog sound. Onyx dog sounds better.
It's... God. That's a temporary transformation, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Onyx dog can be activated once per week and remains in its form for up to 6 hours.
Yeah, the other thing just does magic missiles.
Well, yeah. I mean, it stops a sure attack from, hitting you.
I don't think we've been hit with magic missile yet.
We haven't encountered a wizard yet.
But we could use the dog for stuff this time.
I'll just vote on it or whatever.
I just feel like it'd be more useful, and if we sell it, it's worth more.
It's like 4 gold more.
Yeah, but it has an effect we can use like once a week.
Well, yeah, let's do this. Just type 1 for the virtue shielding, and 2 for the onyx dog. Alrighty.
Goros, Darvin.
Alright. Now let's.
Just go with the thing. If you guys want it that bad,
Alright.
you could actually use the other thing.
Hand you the brute shield. Hand you the brute shielding. Y'all can add it to.
All right.
Alright.
Gabbo, let's go in through the back and get the other one. I say quietly to Gabbo.
Anyway, the priest will mention. The priest will actually say he was able to find a box that belonged to a family that unfortunately passed away with no living relatives. Did contain something that might be of interest to your alchemist friend.
Oh.
Takes out like a small formula book. Which, leafing through it, you'll notice it contains a few runes for the formulas for a few runes for adding on to weapons and armor.
Wait, I can learn runes?
Yeah,
I didn't take my 2 things yet.
you can't do that with your.
Okay.
You can only learn alchemical stuff with your level up.
Okay.
But this,
I was thinking also, Nurse, I think you've been letting me use the higher form of.
the
elixir of
healing
life.
potion. Yeah,
Yeah.
I noticed
So
that too.
Just gonna make that my upgrade. One of them is just that, so it's right, and then
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
just upgrade the.
That'll
I'll just
work.
upgrade like easy.
Yeah, I think
But
you just
yeah.
need regular crafting proficiency to make runes.
Okay, well, awesome. Yeah, I will definitely do that.
Let me go ahead and pull these up.
Crap. Yeah. If you could help me with my level up stuff, I didn't do anything.
So it'll have that one. Love that one. Love that one.
As I'm writing these down, I'm also tallying up those votes again and putting the names. I'm like, I'm
gonna throw one more in there. Just gotta figure out which one. That's way too high level.
I'm guessing you're giving him these because we found items that already have the etched on.
And you know what? Try. You won't be able to use this one, but I'll let you have.
I need to get me some striking runes on my weapons. Jeez.
That one too. That's for later. But yeah, all you gotta do is it's the same process as just crafting anything. You take 4 days and you make your crafting roll, and you see how much time or gold you want to spend.
All right, I added them all to my list.
Turns out crafting is really good in Pathfinder.
Oh, well, good thing I put my first two things all in the crafting.
And it's also just a much more defined system at all.
The only thing I'm an ease expert, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing I have an E in.
All right. So basically, my decision is that y'all are going to have 10 weeks of downtime to do whatever the hell y'all want, including running the circus, doing downtime activities towards running the circus. Yabo can craft stuff. SCP
Yeah.
can try and rob the town if he wants to.
I'm gonna craft a lot of shit.
How do you say?
And could you help me with my stat stuff real quick?
Sure.
My,
I stalked the rogue.
I get one stat right, or two stats.
You get.
5.
You can add 2. Is it 5? I thought it was just 4.
You get. I'm pretty sure it's 5, and if any of the stats you're bumping up are below 18, it bumps it up by 2.
Let me just double check.
Wait, what?
Yeah, stats are way different in Pathfinder.
I just got 2 points. I was like, what?
Oh, fuck no.
Does it tell you how much the monsters start scaling up, though?
No, it is 4 different ability scores. It's every 5 levels. But you've increased 4 different ability scores. They'll increase by 2 unless they're 18 or higher. If they're 18 or higher, it increases by 1.
You
Okay,
also can't
then.
double up.
All right.
How do you have 17 as a dexterity?
I think I added 1 to each of my things, or to
Oh.
the dex, because I thought we just got 2 points, and then I stopped because I realized I was something was off. So that should be
Alright.
All right.
I assume it probably will be intelligence and dexterity, just 2 other stats.
Oh yeah, and Constitution, and then the strength that affect bows. I don't think so, right?
It does not. Still undecided as to whether I actually want to go back to doing finesse normally, like it's supposed to do in Pathfinder, where it only affects attack rolls for melee with finesse weapons. But ranged weapons is definitely next. Seems like most of your damage actually comes from just weapon enhancements.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll do Dex, Con, Int, and Wiz.
Alrighty.
Awesome. No 18 Int.
Oh yeah, I might be asking to peek behind the curtain here when I ask this, Nerissa, but towards the beginning when we hadn't started playing yet, and we were making our characters and picking languages, you said there was one language you were hoping that we picked? Like, which one was that?
So I took that ancestral feat, and then we get one of the skills, right? I was just gonna take nature also.
Alright. It's not going to come up for a while, but I guess I can answer Divya's question. Just want to make sure somebody had Draconic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're on the cover of the player's handbook, but I did not know how big a deal dragons were in this setting.
Me no speak Draconic.
Now dragons have to have Mexican or Spanish accents. Hey, I need it.
Fucking bronze dragonfly saying, "Hey, boss."
Yes.
I can't do a good drink. I can't do a good Mexican accent at all.
Which is weird considering you live in Texas.
Yeah. Alright, Durgan, did you do yours?
I did what? Sorry.
Your level.
Your ability score increases?
I did not.
Alright, what do you want them in?
How many do I get?
4. You get 2 points in any stat, except for wisdom for you. You'd only get 1 point in wisdom.
I'm guessing that's because of how high it is.
Yeah, it's 18. So.
2 for charisma would be nice.
Sure, it has to be different stats. You can't just put everything in wisdom.
So it could only be like 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would I
You'd
add to
eventually be able to get it high. If you put point in wisdom in every level up, you'd end up with the wisdom of 22 at level 20.
Got it. And based off what you said, what is determining my melee damage right now? Not that I intend to be using melee much, but
strength?
yes.
Strength?
Okay. Strength.
Unless you're using a finesse weapon. I mean, oh, actually, no, that would still just be strength. But,
And if you switch it back, but right now it
Yeah.
should just be X, right?
Is a scimitar a finesse weapon?
I have no idea. It is in D&D.
It doesn't say when I check that. Anyway, charisma, intellect, constitution, strength, please.
It is not. Forceful and sweep isn't straight.
So charisma, constitution, and what?
Charisma, intellect, constitution, strength, please.
Okay.
That's one of the. What the hell? This thing is actually has some things to it, like that's on a scimitar.
Oh.
I will tell you one thing, Durgan. If you
And that.
no, you can. I'll just do it. Just do what you said.
No, what were you about to say?
Oh, you should tell them help.
You don't really get a lot out of intellect as a cleric.
Yeah, you should be going what? Wisdom, strength, con, maybe
Either
charisma.
dex or-
I don't know what charisma does for me then. Maybe dex.
I guess that would. Does that affect saving throws for things like acrobatics?
Dexterity affects your reflex save and your acrobatic skill. Yes, it also affects your AC.
Well, then I will take dexterity instead of intellect.
All right. Intellect is really kind of important at character creation, and then kind of you don't get a whole lot after increasing it unless you're like a wizard or an alchemist, which is basically just a bomb wizard.
Wizard.
Soon I'll be able to add like modifiers to my bombs and crazy shit.
If you can get some armor proficiency feat or something, Derek, you can actually use leather armor now.
Nurse, what do you add? Like, so I was gonna take the skill increase for nature. What would? How do you add that?
Oh. Pop your sheet open here. You're putting it at train. This little drop down menu.
Oh, okay. And then I get +1 for the.
Is it in a specific situation?
Let me scroll up. Nature checks using command an animal. Yeah, for using my animal.
That doesn't really go in there.
Okay, I could just use it one or add +1 when I.
Yeah. Just gotta remember it's there.
And yeah, I definitely want that wolf since I have ride. I don't even
Alright.
gotta use the thing.
Huh. Okay, I was wrong about this. I was looking at the damage roll on Durgan's Scimitar, and I was like, wait, I thought clerics had deific weapon like champions do. But clerics just get trained proficiency in their god's favored weapon. They don't get, like, the bump up from it being their favored weapon.
You see the full and sweep thing modifiers for the scimitar?
Yeah. But, the thing with deific weapon is, as a champion, when you get deific weapon, it bumps up the damage dice size on the weapon.
Note, Thor's, this is not an animal. It will not be an animal companion, so it will not exactly be strong, and it can die permanently. Because you don't have a feat that gives you an animal companion.
Oh.
Yeah, I got Shelby from a feat. From, like, a, archetype thing.
I will say, if you wanted an actual animal as an actual animal companion, I will allow you to swap out one of your alchemist feats for an archetype that would give you one.
No, I'm even like like I only got the Rough Rider thing just because there wasn't really any interesting ancestry feats I could take.
But if you just want it to be did you have a wolf as flavor, then that's fine. You can have a wolf as flavor.
Yeah, in all honesty, you could take that way down the line and it would be something for you then.
All I
I
need
just
is a
figured,
nature pet.
yeah, that's fine. I wasn't gonna use it to attack or anything. I just thought of it as a mount.
Trilby's only so badass because I've taken multiple Cavalier feats to bump up his stats.
You could just buy a donkey. They're pretty cheap.
They're also really slow.
Now, if I could get one of those goblin dogs, then maybe I'd be fucking changing my tune, since they're pretty broken. Or really strong, I should say. Or annoying, at least. They fucking spread like a plague. Like everything they attack or touch.
That's appropriate for an alchemist.
No, that's more than high enough. The wolf likes you enough, you can ride it around.
Hooray!
Only occasionally try and bite Zerpa.
Hooray!
I'm still thinking what I'd even want to do in my downtime, because I have not actually put any ranks into crafting. Not that I really know what I would even try to craft.
You could do the circus and I could do crafting.
Yeah.
Or I think you can do, depending on your skills, you can do like just work, right, Nursa, to earn
Yeah, you
money,
can earn
income.
money. That's a whole table and everything for it.
Yeah, there's like a crazy thing with it.
Instead of having like, go ahead.
Between the two, I'd probably do circus stuff because I do have a pretty big performance. I've got like a +10 to performance rolls.
Y'all just decide what all y'all want to do. if y'all are going to do a circus, some of y'all can spend some time doing promote the circus thing. Y'all can buy advertisements. I gotta remember how much money the last circus performance made. I wrote it down somewhere.
We should perform again. It's been a while.
So if I do the weapon potency +1 to a weapon that's already +1, would that make it just a +2?
No, that's a different rune entirely.
Well, is it a rune that's making it a +1? Is that what the?
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah,
and
like
that's just
the mall I have already has a +1 potency rune on it, so it can't have another.
I don't
Yeah,
know if ranged weapons can get strike.
+1, so.
Yes, it can. Okay. So, like, you could increase everyone's weapons with striking, so they have 2 weapon dice. But only if it has a +1 on it. Or you can just make it +1. You can make CT's sickle a +1 striking sickle.
Get extra D of damage.
Wait,
Yeah.
so
And
the chain.
it's good, too.
Yeah, what? I have one thing, right?
What do you mean?
Can you have potency and striking?
Yes. The only limit is the property runes, which I don't think I gave you any of, but you can eventually get. Those you can only have as many of as you have plus. So, like, you have +1, you can have 1 property rune on a weapon.
Well, good news, CT. You just got 100 gold, right? Do you want a +1 striking rapier?
You'd have to do each rune one at a time.
It'll only cost you 100 gold.
More than double your damage.
Or you can
I
just
would
throw.
love one of those.
What was that, nurse?
Or you can just throw it on the sickle, either one.
Well, I can put +1 potency and striking on the
It's
rapier,
65
right?
gold for striking.
And 35
I'll have to
35 for potency.
go back and look at the rules for crafting.
I believe you pay the price still, or
Yeah,
at least half.
I'll give you the gold for that.
I definitely want to put. Oh wait, it takes a week per thing, right? And we're only here for how long?
10 days.
10 weeks. So I gave y'all plenty of time because I knew you probably want to craft a lot, and
It's 4
you need to
days.
do your circuses. You do 4 days, at which case you can decide what you want to do based on your roll. So if you want to go ahead and start that,
Well, I want to put striking on my bow also.
all right, you can start with your own bow. Okay, what you need? You need to have it. You need to go ahead and take off half the rune's value. So that'd be 32 gold and 5 silver.
Deal. Plus, I wanted to sell some of the stuff I took with me.
Don't worry
Is it
about
gold?
that later. Then I need you to make a crafting roll. Okay. You just see the DC of that. Vikings level forward. Yeah, I'll say that's a success. Go to DC of 20 there for striking. So each day you spend crafting, you can reduce the. You can either pay the remaining 32.5 silver right now to be done, or you can spend. See how much doing a successful earned income will give you.
Wait, what?
It's where is it? Let's search for it. I'm having trouble finding the actual table. Just give me a little bit. Okay. Five.
Oh, so each additional day you can reduce the.
Each additional day, you can reduce the amount by 1 gold.
Gold.
That's
No, just do it.
so you're just gonna pay the remaining 32.5. All right. Well, just take that off, and you've got yourself a +1 striking crossbow.
Hooray!
Go ahead and add the additional damage dice.
Imagine, Thors, if you had gotten a critical success, you'd knock it down by 2 per day. Which, for that amount of time, would still be a significant amount of gold, but still.
There you go. Crossbow does slightly more damage.
Yep. Yes, it can.
Good thing you already had the +1 crossbow. That way you didn't have to put the +1 potency on.
Yeah.
Okay. I forget how much the potency thing is.
35. So, hold on. Let me minus my gold from my thing first.
Buffing up CT's rapier would cost him 100 gold.
Alright.
If you want to sit down in 4 days. And if y'all want to spend your entire time you have crafting C2's record, you can probably get it for cheap.
Is silver half a gold, or what would be
Yeah,
half a gold?
silver is 1/10 of a gold.
50 gold for half a, or 50 silver for half a gold?
No,
Or, okay, so
five silver is half a gold.
Yeah, it's the same as D&D.
But they don't have platinum. You're just carrying around huge bundles of gold.
Okay, and yeah, CT. And then while I'm doing this, they could be working or
Yeah.
doing stuff.
Uh,
Stuff. Want me to make 2 crafting checks?
We can do the circus. I can try to rob the town. Not that I tell anybody else I was doing that, so I'd just say I'm going for a walk, and then it would
that'd just be earned income with thievery, and I would if you probably don't want to roll too poorly on that.
You'd also probably want to make good use of your fucking dancing scarf.
Basically, it's been 4 days, so
I'll use a hero point for that,
yeah, sure.
for CT's sake.
That's a success.
And then for the other one, alright.
Also a success.
Hooray!
You just spend. That'll be another 8 days. That'll be another 8 days of Gabo doing stuff.
do we want to do the circus? What do we want to do, guys?
Have 12 days, so that's depends on what y'all want to do. Y'all can earn income for 12 days. Y'all can promote and put on a circus, except without Gabo.
I'll earn income for 12 days, then we can all do a circus. That'll probably take a while.
Why don't you do advertisement for half and income for half? And then at the end,
do advertisement.
Well, advertisement has to be done at a maximum of 6 days before you start a circus.
Well, I mean,
6 days before, before.
how much time does he need?
But y'all have plenty of time to run as many circuses as you want. I'll just tell you in advance, you can't, after you run 4, you're not getting any more payouts.
So why don't we? How many days do you need, Gabo?
He's currently spent 12.
So you guys can advertise for 1 day, and then work for 5 days, and then have the circus on the 6th day, right?
What? No, he said we need to advertise for 6 days.
Oh, for 6 days.
No, you can buy advertisements, but the promote the circus activity is let me just double check that activity.
I was also saying,
Here we
like,
go.
I wasn't doing anything intensive, so I could just do the advertising.
And you spend 2 days, and then you make a society check, and the result determines how much anticipation you generate.
How much would I have to do to get the 30 gold it would take to be able to put striking on my sickle?
Uh,
Well, what
you need to
could you do?
roll real well.
Oh, hold up, CT. Yeah, there.
Alright, y'all can sell your shit.
Okay, yeah.
I forget. I'm sure y'all have been keeping track of all the random knickknacks y'all have been picking up.
I've been trying to put some of them down, but every now and then I feel a little doubt because I think some of the stuff everyone else is writing into their inventory.
I See, I
I
have.
can assure you, I've not been keeping. I've just been trusting Noel because I don't think Zervin will let me hold on to anything. For some reason, he thinks I'm a
Added
thief.
some stuff.
You're right. So I have a copper cup, a holy book, a trident, a bag of dinosaur teeth, an emerald, and a great axe.
Yeah, just link whatever it is y'all have.
I put in that I had an emerald, but I didn't put the value in. But thankfully, Thor's did.
Yeah, I don't remember getting any value for the bag of dinosaur teeth.
Remember, I got a bag of gems and I shared that with the party.
Yeah, that's the emeralds.
Oh, I don't know why I'm holding on to this. Maybe I should have given it to Thor so he could learn to make it. I have a lesser salamander elixir.
Yeah.
I also feel like I probably put that in myself because I misspelled elixir with as elixir.
And sell this cape because I have that coyote one. And fancy clothing. Or wait, maybe I will keep that for me.
Okay, Aggie.
Hey, I can be wearing fancy clothes with my bear hat and coyote cape and demon mask.
Gabbo, the king of all hobos.
Leather armor with fancy clothes like
It's like
keep me
somebody
out.
straight out of Outlands from World of Warcraft.
I don't remember what the large bronze key was for. I remember the small iron key is for the
Yeah, I
outer
have that
strongholds.
too.
That was for the Hermitage.
Kinda
The
delete.
large bronze key would have just let open that big door.
Anybody want to rob the Hermitage? Here's the key.
Take that stuff I linked off my.
Yeah, I'll return the bronze key to Harlan while he's there. All right, this is in my pocket. Better give it before we do laundry. Oh shit. I think we were in a hurry. I forget what the other one was, but everyone just gave the spell scrolls to me to hold on to, and I think only one of them was identified as a sudden bolt spell scroll. The others I just listed as one single item, as unknown spell scrolls. But I still have it mainly because none of us can cast sudden bolt.
Blend in, baby.
Gold.
Alright.
Oh, I'll go ahead and remove the Abaddon Holy Books.
Okay, bring out Mr. Calculator.
Beep boop beep beep boop boop boop.
Oh. Oh.
Put up that fear gem since we can't use it. Would those crystal vials of booze be worth anything?
I forget how much the crystal vials are worth. I have to look it up.
I'll just give the salamander elixir to Thor's to figure something out with. Maybe he can replicate it, maybe not.
Yeah, we'll have more time.
Maybe we'll be going to a desert or a really hot jungle by the end of all this.
We have more time. We could make your trident +1 in striking.
It's already +1.
Well then, you have 2 things. You could just add that too.
I'm pretty sure the description of the fighter's fork says it's a +1 weapon that just has a special property of extending and retracting.
No, it's just fighter's fork.
I didn't enter that in the inventory version of the item.
I don't know where you got that. I thought you just took one of the tridents off one of the dead guys.
We got it in the basement of the Hermitage, I'm pretty sure.
Ah.
Because I'm pretty sure the first things I got to use it against were the lizards up in the main chamber.
That's too bad nobody can cast those spells. I really like the image they give for the personal rain cloud spell.
Sad Gabbo.
How much do you say we all got?
I haven't finished it up yet.
Yeah, he had to look up a bit extra because there was loot that we didn't finish identifying from way back.
2 level 2 spell scrolls and 1 level 1 spell scroll.
And it's like our only primary spellcaster is Zervin.
Alright. All that stuff, you can divide as you will. 154 gold and 51 silver. Let me see how much that is divided by 4. So everybody gets 38 gold and 62 silver, and you'll have a like a couple silver left over.
32 gold, you said?
Yeah, you'll have 3 silver left over.
Great. Can I get striking on my my sickle?
How much silver?
I just closed it, Thors.
I'm sorry.
I think it was like
60 something, right?
remember 38.
38.
This is the first number that popped in my head.
Gibby, CT, you just added it. Which is it?
I don't remember.
Silver. Come on, I'm really high. Here, don't have the excuse.
Was it 40 silver? No, it's 60 silver.
62 silver. I thought it was 60 something.
Like Thor's, you didn't link your bat crack you're carrying around. Sure, you can get some money for that.
My
For a
what?
special
Okay.
occasion.
So I removed the emerald, the coral dolphin, the large bronze key, the spell scrolls. I think that's all the loot I had to sell.
My what? You were saying? Again.
Your bat crap. That batshit bomb.
Oh right.
You're not getting any money.
When I have more time, I'm gonna turn that into a real bomb. I don't care how many days crafting I have to do.
You know what? Sure.
If I mix acid and bat shit, something bad will happen.
I can think of something bad to happen.
I'll accidentally make mustard gas.
Accidentally.
Alright, so if you're doing that, that's going to be another 4 days.
Jeez, alright.
With the CT's weapon thing.
Yeah. Alright, here's a check for it. Oof. Do I need to use it?
It should be okay. Tracking's not like a hugely difficult thing.
Oh, I just realized. I should, if I'm gonna wear this full plate, I should probably get rid of the splint mail.
You. And Durgan, you should buy some leather armor.
I'm not even sure I can wear light armor.
You can wear leather armor like they were saying before.
Okay. No, they sign me up.
+1 also do +1 damage, or just +1 to hit?
Alright, this +1 damage as well.
Right. It's been whatever time where Thor's is doing, making money.
Wait, you get +1 to attack the damage also?
That's only with a potency rune.
With the +1, right? Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I put it in on my sheet, but I may have been working off of a wrong assumption because that's how it is in D&D.
Wait, it's on CT's thing, that's what you just said.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so my crossbow should have +1 for the damage too, right?
It should, yeah. I mean, it's 1 damage. I'm not going to care even if it's. I'm just going to give it to you, even if it's not supposed to.
Oh, I, it's supposed to the potency thing. It
I don't really feel like searching through the rules to see if that's the case. But, okay, for the earn income activity itself, CT,
I think it's better. You might want to do the circus instead.
you can attempt a more difficult level of earned income. It's just going to be harder. Do you want to try it at your level, or do you just want to try and bump it up a bit?
I'm gonna try it at my level. I'm not gonna risk breaking into throw a rock through the mayor's window, break in, and get us chased out of town. That doesn't seem like a smart thing to do, Narissa.
I mean, it's up to you. You're the one controlling your character.
You're the one trying to sabotage the team here, Narissa.
I would never do that.
Yes, you would. You're laughing. Try not to laugh as you say it.
Okay. But yeah, then just make a thievery roll. Okay. But I'm gonna say that's a critical success. But I was setting the DC pretty low if it being just your level. So it's been the whole 16 days Gabo's been working doing this, right?
Yep.
So you can
Every
get
empty.
add yourself 32 gold. For stealing from the poor citizens of Aberton.
I mean,
Most
obviously
of
they have
whom
32
already
gold.
gave us their money out of gratitude for saving them.
They obviously didn't give us enough money.
They still had some to steal.
We saved their village and they didn't give us everything. What? What is this?
Okay, you know what? It does not add a +1.
Alright. But if you want to do the research, that's fine.
I'm from what I'm reading.
Wait, I didn't care either way.
Well,
Just take it. Don't question him. Don't. How dare you question the dungeon master?
I could be wrong. I'm probably.
You can either take the +1 for damage or not. It's up to you, Thars.
When does your class DC go up? Or
It goes up with your level and your stats, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's determined by your primary stat,
What is?
your class DC.
Oh, right, yeah.
are you guys experts in yours? I'm still like trained in mine.
Did you already bump up your level at the top of the sheet?
Yeah, it says level 5.
My class
Let's see what
DC is
Alchemist.
21.
Expert
Yeah,
in a lot of things. Are we expert in our classes? I didn't read that.
No, it still shows trained.
trained. I think it's just trained for now.
I don't think y'all have gotten that yet.
Yeah.
It says DC base is 10, your key stat, bonus is added, and then trained 7 for, 21.
Right. Okay. It looks like Doris, you get expertise in your alchemical DC at 9.
Oh, okay.
The alchemical expertise class feature. All right. I think I forgot to do that.
For a little bit, I was thinking about getting my throwing knives down, but then I remember that'd be a lot because probably per throwing knife, and I have like 6 of
Yep.
them,
Yep.
so that's not worth it.
Isn't
Forgot.
there like a return property rune? So you could just have one throwing knife?
I have no idea. You guys can look that up.
Sounds cool, but yeah, I have no idea.
Forgot I needed to set observant to expert in perception.
Yeah, Durgan, what's your dex and strength at right now?
12.
Yeah, there is. There's a returning room. Costs 55 gold pieces. You make a throw and strike with this weapon, it flies back to your head after the strike is complete.
Did you add my
Really? What? You just need one? Add your what?
my leather armor?
I didn't know you were buying leather armor. You can't equip it anyway because you're not trained in it.
Oh,
Oh.
you
I
lied.
said you would have to get something that would give you training, but now you actually have the stats you can use it.
Oh, I guess.
I think there are like general feats and stuff that you can take to equip, like higher armor types, but you could also get it from archetypes, I'm pretty sure.
You get the general feat at the next level anyway.
Yeah.
You could take armor proficiency.
So, wait, what the... You have to have a training for your armor?
Yeah.
Do classes come with like one armor type or something? Is that
Most of
what
them
it
do.
is? Okay, because I have leather armor and I'm like, what?
I just can equip anything
Here,
because I'm a champion and I get training and everything.
let me show you Thor's. Oh, here and it's your armor class right there. It open.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's got the various kinds of armor and your ranks in them. You are trained in light armor.
Okay. Durgan's just trained in what, cloth?
He is trained in unarmored.
Uh,
Which is basically the only real advantage to unarmored is that it does not have a dexterity cap.
and it's cheap.
I guess that's also true. Theoretically, he could buy explorer's clothing, and you could stick a +1 rune on that, and he could use that. But that's +1 armor is kind of expensive.
Unless I add a rune, even though it's a lot, even with that.
It's the +1 armor rune is 160 gold.
So, okay, I'm trained in light armor.
Yeah, you can use leather armor. You can use studded leather.
Oh, even chain. Or chain shirt. That doesn't look like it's any different than studded leather, except for it costs more. Oh, it has different things.
It's flexible and noisy.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't think it's something we'd want to use right now, but I was trying to look up a rune list to see what all there was in the future, but apparently you can transfer runes between items.
Yeah, it costs about half the value of the roof.
That's pretty awesome. So if we have +1 anything we're not going to use, we can also steal the runes, right?
Yeah, as long as you don't fuck it up.
Huh. So I can get studded leather armor then, now that I have more strength. Yeah,
What's your dexterity modifier?
4?
Will it actually be an improvement?
I don't know. Would it add the plus what would it be, +1 over normal leather?
The leather is +1 AC bonus, +4 dex cat. Studded leather is +2 AC bonus, but +3 dex cat. So it would be exactly the same.
Oh, I don't understand the dex cap thing. So
It's how much of your dexterity can actually increase your AC.
oh, okay. And okay, never mind.
So actually, if your dexterity increased to 20, you would actually be better off just not wearing armor. It's
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
except for you're trained in unarmored too, so it's like the only advantage to having like padded armor is that it's comfortable, so you don't actually have to take it off when you rest.
All right, what's everybody else doing for these 2 weeks while Thor's crafts? So we can do a freaking thing afterwards.
Like
Circus.
slave away
I went and made money.
for
An
you.
honest living.
I'll do advertising because, I mean, it's just like, what else am I doing? And also, it's like, I do want to do at least one more circus before the end of this one.
Thought you can't do advertising until 6 days before
Yeah,
doing a circus. Just do
but
something
you could do
else.
something else for the remaining 10 days.
Oh, okay. I was misunderstanding. I thought it was just like you had to do it at least 6 days. Yeah.
Just that once you after a week, the effect goes away. If you're trained in any uh, performance or something, you could.
Yeah. Like street performing was like the first thing I was thinking of because like my big ones are performance and athletics.
You could also just do nothing.
Yeah, but that'd be boring.
Oh right, that's. I think your guys have leveled up enough that you can actually your tricks are all at the next rank. I'll have to deal with that before we start the circus thing. I was kind of hoping we'd be able to finish this all tonight, but I think I'm gonna have to take 2 sessions to do this.
Guys are taking for. I got mine done.
Not if you're just gonna.
Uh, yeah, I'll probably just like perform on the street in the meantime.
Alrighty, roll me your performance.
I was gonna say, like, unless there was like back-breaking labor to do with athletics, rebuilding stuff in the town. Yeah, performance
Sure.
is probably where it's at.
All right, that's a success. If you're going to do it for 10 days, then that's going to be 10 gold.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Durgan?
How many other people are promoting?
I think right now Divya is going to be the only one promoting. But I mean, if you're going to promote the circus, you still have 10 more. You still have 10 days of activity with which you're not doing anything.
Well, if that's the case, and I could make some money as a trained physician.
Sure.
No leeches here.
I suggest we burn the wound shut.
Are you going to do it as a job at your level?
Explain that to me.
It's the difficulty, and you can try a job at a higher level than your character level. It's going to be a higher DC, but the pay is better.
Oh, then I'll keep it at my level, yeah.
Okie doke.
I was gonna say it might be worth the risk as long as you have like at least expert training in the skill you're using.
Just give me a medicine check then. All right. You're going to be promoting the circus with Divya?
Yep.
All right. Well, then you can give yourself 10 gold.
So I made a golden day, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Good enough for later.
Okay. Let me look at the promoting the circus activity.
Let's see. I think diplomacy would be the obvious choice.
It's a specific check.
Okay.
All right. Y'all spend. You're going to be able to do this 3 times over the course of 6 days. So, I need you to make society checks.
We live in a society. All right.
3 society checks, you said?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Zervin has a much better bonus to society than me, so let's see how bad this goes. Because I
Any
just
chance I
realized.
can re-roll that last one?
Sure. You can spend a hero point.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Sucks. Mine's actually pretty high.
Okay. All right. What's your charisma modifier, Zervin?
Charisma modifier 2.
Okay.
Just Gabbo in his weird hobo outfit. We live in a society.
That's right. Forget my fancy clothes underneath my hobo outfit. I am. Oh god, just worse than you guys.
That's
Promoting with
5 failures
I was just doing it to see.
and 1 success. For each of the 5 failures, you generate 1 anticipation. For that 1 success, Darwin's going to generate 7.
Damn, son.
It's going to be a total of 12. And y'all can also buy advertisement. Depending, y'all have 120 gold in the circus is coffers, with which you can use to. This is something you could actually use those on. So you can buy different tiers of advertisement to increase anticipation. Well, I think that's something I have shown already. It's under preparing for the show. It's table 1.
Let's see. Is that one of the things you had pinned?
It's in
What?
the handouts.
Yeah, it's under Life in the Circus.
For some reason, when I click on it, it's just blank.
Okay.
I see it. Life in the Circus, NPC tricks, and then below that is preparing for the show.
Yeah, click on preparing for the show.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, the page is blank for it.
Uh,
I thought you meant the section in the thing was blank.
So is running the circuit, payout and prestige.
it shouldn't be blank.
All
In
those.
fact, I clicked showing to the players right now.
I'm gonna reload. Still showing blank.
Okay. Well, wait, I guess.
Yeah, roll 20.
And remember, next module, we're burning down a heathen church for worshiping false gods.
I wonder why it's just those two, because I'm looking at the NPC tricks and they all still show up fine.
Okay, I've linked the table into Discord.
How much anticipation are we aiming for exactly?
Or you already have plus 12 from. Let's see, what's the calculation for the starter? Okay, it appears that the starting anticipation for the calculation is 0, actually. And the maximum y'all can have is 20.
Oh, so we're at 12.
Yes.
Throw the 4 in there. 20 gold.
Yeah, I was about to say, that'd be perfect. They'd put us at 17.
Or
All right.
18, or 16, right? Yeah.
Take that out of the circus pay.
Or you know what? No. Do 40, so 6, so it's 18.
Oh, that is a 6. Shit.
All right.
Remember, anticipation is our DC.
Yep. Okay, and y'all do have that bit of pre-show excitement from last time. That little
Wait.
event y'all did.
That's our DC, so we have to make that.
The higher it is, also, it's important to know that the more you get, the more payout you get.
We'll burn all of our hero points, so it'll be fine.
Okay, good. Need to clean this thing up from last time.
Ah, my headphones I just realized are off. What I miss after?
No.
I was getting stuff set up.
Okay.
Huh. There's this book that came out like a little over a week ago of the fucking Pathfinder Society guide. Had some new weapon types in it. One of them is basically a grappling hook that you use in combat.
There's so many little spin-off things that have alchemy things. There's like a grenade that can stun people, and then like basically a cheap res.
One of the pieces of gear I see in this one are false manacles.
Oh, another thing was like you can it's like the silver sheen, but for cold iron, so you could just make a weapon cold iron.
Alright. Before we do get started, though, y'all are at a high enough level that y'all can, for your tricks, you can add a second check that you can make.
Is this so? If we do not roll well on the first one, we can roll a separate skill.
No, you just get to pick which one you want to use. In case you have like bonuses and stuff you can apply.
Oh, I see. So roll 2, pick the higher. Got it.
No, it's you pick which one you want to do.
The one roll or the two rolls?
You can pick like a different skill to roll. Just in case you have like bonuses that only apply to one, like we can only use once a turn. To like skill. I don't know if that's actually relevant to anyone, but I mean, you do kind of have to just, at the very minimum, pick a separate skill that you can use as part of your turn.
Okay.
If you're gonna be riding around on Trilby during your trick, you can like maybe have like a nature thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was gonna say athletics, but then I was just like, wait, yeah, I haven't walked a single foot since I got Chobi.
I have that, so I could use that with riding my wolf.
Yeah, sure. And you don't have to use it; it's just an option. I think I have y'all's tricks in your actions list, so y'all can just add whatever check y'all want. Just let me know if you're done, then we can get started.
Wait, what? What? How do we? Or would it be this? Is that the circus?
Yeah. You didn't give me a name, so I just wrote something. In fact, I don't even think I actually put anything other than that is true. What was the skill you were normally using? It's your weapon attack?
I think so.
Yeah, I think he was using his alchemist fire roll to like do fireworks above him.
What did you want to add to that?
Acrobatics that I can use as a performance now.
Alright. That's all we needed.
There we go. I can do a backflip while throwing bombs. I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Probably have time for one, so I guess we can just finish up dealing with the tricks next time. You just go ahead and get a circus performance out of the way.
Let's do it.
Alright. Same as last time. Tent seemed to be a bit more packed than it was. Roach crowd a bit more excited.
Welcome to the only circus staffed by those that have vanquished an ancient evil.
That you know of.
Yes, I see asterisks on the promotion.
Right next to the word ancient.
Okie dokie. Who's doing the opening? Remember, y'all have your NPCs. Divya can see them if no one else can.
Okay. Introduction.
Wait, no one else can see the NPC tricks?
No, I see them. But I thought they were doing those.
They are, but we do have to pick them. Because remember, the ringleader's dead.
Y'all are in charge.
Oh, okay. How many do we pick between and then with our things?
Technically, I don't think we have to perform. It's just like if
4.
we want to.
Oh, okay.
Gabo can. I think it's just like a few hours. Gabo can perform and still be doing his crafting if you want to.
Sounds good to me. And then tricks. Do we make the rules for these, or
If it's an NPC trick, then Narissa would make the rolls.
Yes.
okay? Then yeah, just It doesn't really matter which ones we pick. Let's start off with the.
We only get one clown, keep that in mind. Plus, if we roll ourselves, we can use 0 points.
So I can get an automatic 23 on my roll for performance.
Well, yeah, then let's have you start off. That'd be
How many
perfect.
times can you do that?
It's assurance. I can just do that every time. I think.
Yeah, no, that'd be a very good opener then.
It is worth looking at because some of these do have like multiple checks they can make, and also like one or two of them have like slightly higher bonuses than the others.
That would probably do you for the first roll, CT.
All right, we have 7 tricks we gotta fill, right?
Yep.
Yeah, put Tyrant up first for
I think the Avery.
did my fire eating last time. You can
They're all the NPCs are still level 1, so while they'll be generating less excitement, their DCs are a lot easier than yours.
Yeah, there's like one or two of them that have +8s to their rolls, as opposed to others that only have +6 or 7.
I guess the Flamboyant sisters also.
Since my thing's basically just riding around on my dog playing music, I figured I'd be in the build-up. Because that's not it's not a very strong open, and it's definitely
And we'll
not a
go
big
with
number.
the Snake Lady also.
Wait, she's still alive?
Yeah?
Yes.
Oh, right, she was innocent. Never mind.
For the purpose of excitement generation, your tricks are level 4.
Okay, then so CT first, and then either Mr. Tickles or the Flamboyant sisters.
I'll go somewhere in the build-up.
Or how about let's
first, second, or
go.
third.
Okay, I figured we'll just alternate the NPCs.
But 5, your tricks are level 5. I forgot what level y'all are at for a second.
So CT sisters, Dibia, the Mr. Tick, or let's do the Avery after that,
Where's my fire eating fitting in on this?
and then Durgan.
Hold on,
And
let me get this. Let me write everything down.
who has the best performance? I guess I have 12 in it now.
I have 10.
I guess
I have 11.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess I'll go last. But you
so I
have
get-
the
automatic
automatic thing.
21. Yeah.
So you're going first though. So we're having you go the strong. I'll go last, I guess.
For your
Who
assurance
was
thing,
third?
CT, don't forget, he did say that, like, your DC does get higher, so the assurance roll would probably get you past the first trick. Or did you mean something else, Narissa?
Yeah, that's basically what I meant.
I thought the DC only gets higher if we get increase the excitement or whatever.
That's for the entire circus. But anyway, who was third?
Dibia. And then Axel. And then Durgan. And then Mr. Tickle, or
And then Gabo?
Yep.
Wait till the end for Gabo to blow everything up. Good plan. Alrighty. Crowd. Or is an anticipation as Koros enters the center ring. Some people are chanting his name.
Chorus. So I automatically passed the first one, right?
Yes. If you do not want to roll, you automatically pass.
10 hero points, buddy. I believe in you.
All right. So I
Okay,
passed
the second, the more you do your trick, the higher the DC will get.
I do knife juggling to start with. Now I'm at the pass. Then I'm gonna do some knife throwing.
Okay.
Get
So if you're going to do a weapon attack, it will be at your second weapon. Use the number 2. And the IC will be the trick DC.
is it gonna be 20 or is it gonna be 25 or something?
You roll your number 2 attack for your throwing knife, and then if it hits the AC you're trying to hit is 20.
All right. Do that.
Y'all can use your hero points. Okay, that is a critical success.
Haha, you guys have it harder now.
You've
Suck
given the target against the board a clean shave.
Let me make sure that I remember what that does.
Oh god, we have to have 3 tricks?
You can stop at any time, actually.
Oh, okay.
By the way, the anticipation is now at 20. Cannot get higher.
Okay, I guess the
We have
sister's
hero
turn.
points and clowns.
We have 1 clown. How many clowns do we have?
1 clown and act.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna finish off by juggling and throwing the knives as I'm juggling.
You can either make a. You can't do both rolls.
Wait, we're already maxed out, right? Why are you doing this?
We're maxed out on the DC for the entire circus.
Oh.
Like, we still need successes to build up to
Okay.
the DC to pass it.
Excitement. Okay, I got
Check or weapon attack? Yes.
You can either make a skill check at a DC of 30, or you can make a weapon attack with your number 3 multi-attack modifier thing.
Or I can call on the clowns. He's got automatic success.
Or you can just bow out.
No.
I mean, actually, yeah, if you will, you actually can't call on the clowns because that takes an action. So whatever happens at this one.
Have to... So I cannot call the clowns?
Yeah, I would take an action.
So I can... Wait,
You
2
can
actions.
either- You have used 2 actions.
So I could use that action to call the clowns. And just take the free success. Have them juggle my knives with me or whatever.
It's the clowns. Calling the clowns just changes the past a failure in the previous action to a success. You didn't fail.
Oh, so I can't just call on the clowns to get automatic success.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So you
could
either
just-
go for it or you bow out.
Yeah.
Remember,
The only thing-
failures subtract from the amount we build towards the DC.
Failures, only critical failures subtract.
Do it up, Turn. We believe in you.
So sorry, I forgot. What's the negative for a third attack?
It's minus 10. You can just use the number 3 on there. It should automatically include it.
Yeah, I get a plus 11. So I'd rather just use a performance, and I'd probably have a better chance of not critically failing that.
Or just bow out, like you said, I guess.
Well,
Either
failure-
way, you'd have to roll a modified 20, pretty much.
Well, go dice roll. Oh!
Jesus!
You
Ah!
succeed. Wow, I was not expecting that.
There you go.
Beat the odds there.
Well, I think the excitement's up to a good level.
Oh yeah,
All
Now
right.
that's an
the
opening
Koros
act.
had a stellar opening. Y'all don't fuck it up.
Koros carried the team here. Let's see you later, guys. Back to my trailer.
Okay. Then there's a bit of a lull as everything gets set up for the second act. And then in the left ring, the Flambioni sisters. And in the right ring, Noel Knowles and his dog? Not sure what trilogy. Alright, I would go ahead and get the sisters out of the way.
Explosions in the distance as he bought us.
Or do you want to go first?
Yeah, let the sisters go first.
Do, 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 do.
Okay. Where's my die roll? I'll need to hide these. Okay. That's a +7, so that will succeed. You wanna for the second one? I'll let y'all decide whether y'all want
Sure,
to do
because we could just throw in a clown if it's.
Okay. Let's see. +7. Going to just fail. So probably y'all want to use the clowns.
Clown it is.
Y'all can just take the regular failure. Because it did save the
Yeah.
clowns for Noel if you want to.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I thought
my
it was.
DC is higher.
I thought per act we
Yeah.
got one.
My thing and their thing is going on at the same time.
Oh, I thought you were the third act.
No,
Oh,
third act
you're-
is the big number. The sisters and me are both the build-up. We're
No.
in separate rings.
No, wait, okay, I was
Ah.
incorrect. I forgot their DC is not 20. Their DC is not doesn't start as 20. They actually succeeded because that's going to be 22.
Oh,
bad.
okay. Well, then they're done.
Yeah, they don't need to. They're probably not going to try and push it. I'll just add the 2 successes here.
But yeah, some music thing. Would that be
You
a
can-
performance roll?
Performance or nature is, I think, what we decided on.
Yeah.
You can mix it up.
I might try nature if I get lucky and cocky,
Go-
but
Should go with your lowest first
why am I
if you're gonna
lowest
do
first?
if you're gonna do the second thing.
It's got to hit 20, whatever you do.
Yeah, I guess I'll start the thing off with Shelby, working Shelby up with a nature one.
Did it.
Hooray!
And then the second one, I guess it would be me starting to
Backlit.
actually play the music.
Hero
Clouds.
That's
point.
that's a critical failure.
Forget
You want a hero point that?
Yeah, definitely.
That's the regular failure. Now you can send in the clowns.
If you have another one, do it.
I don't think you can use multiple hero points on the same roll.
We can only send the clowns in once as well. So.
That you could.
Well, I mean, I'm the only thing left in this act, so.
All right.
It's per act, you're right. Shit, good idea.
So there were some stumbling blocks there, but the crowd didn't seem to notice or care if they did. So now it's up for the big number. I'll have this guy who, according to his background, has never performed before. Everything will be fine.
I didn't understand that. Okay.
Wait, what?
The big number. We picked the magic guy, who's I guess new.
Right. Okay.
Clouds.
That's
could happen?
probably a good idea.
Yeah.
The solution is clowns to every.
Yep.
I
Clowns
need to.
it is.
I need to remember. Whenever we pick an act that has a saving throw as part of their act, I can give them a bit of luck,
Yeah, that's
Okay.
which gives
anything about
advantage on.
doing anything. Just as he is nature +7 check.
I know he's not one of those, but there's other acts that have saving throws as part of their acts.
Yeah, like the sisters.
All right, Durgan.
Yes, Durgan is up. What's
Alright.
your act, Durgan?
Fire eating.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Durgan. Yeah, I'll give him a bit of luck because his thing involves a
Yeah.
saving throw.
It involves fortitude saves.
Oh boy. What the fuck? There it is. So just fortitude save rolls.
You can make a fortitude save. Unless you decided what else you want to add to it.
Another thing I could think of is perhaps applying my medical knowledge and numb the pain, but that seems like a cheap out.
Yeah, that's not. Sorry.
That's not gonna impress the crowd.
All right.
I don't think of something to sell my diplomacy skill on either, so let's do this thing.
But yeah, my thing I was giving you gives you advantage on a saving throw.
Lovely. Alright, once.
All right. That is a pass.
Twice.
Wait. We only need him once, right?
If he fails once, it's just like we can just
Doesn't
send
he
in
get
the
a
clowns.
negative? Don't you get a negative for doing it again or something?
The DC will be higher.
Will the DC go up to
Like,
25.
what's your bonus to fortitude saves?
It's 13.
13, yeah.
The only problem with saving throw ones is that they all have the injury trait. So if he actually fails, he hurts himself.
Oh,
He
do
gets a
it.
shot.
Do
Yeah, he's
All
got
right, do
healing
it.
magic, and he still got my bit of luck.
Injuries always entertain the crowd. Do it.
Got your point. Good luck. Oh, there you go.
All right. It is a pass.
I'm not pressing my luck.
All right, Durgan's gonna
How about
bow
you press
out.
my luck?
Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch.
Unless...
A complete list.
Nah, I can't sell that. Nah, it's okay. Valid.
Yeah, thinking about
Roll.
it, he has 5 hero points, so it's kind of redundant for me to give him my bit of luck at all.
Why does he have 5 hero points?
Because you've been resetting them every session.
Should have 3 then.
Oh,
Two.
3? I thought it
I
was.
used one earlier.
I thought it was
And
equal
he
to our
used
level.
one, so
No, just 3. I just picked 3 as a random number.
it's supposed to be one every hour or something nonsense or something. Yeah.
All right. It looks like we have more clown situations here.
All right. Yep.
I only hire the best people.
All right, and I'm starting with bombs. Firework/bomb.
I think y'all pretty easily beat the anticipation, just in case, so you know.
Like, what does a success contribute to the anticipation score?
Nothing. Just increases the excitement.
Or, yeah, sorry.
All right, and then I'll try doing a backflip off my dog to end it.
Okay. You succeed.
Yeah.
Y'all are crushing this.
Oh, yeah, looking at the thing now, each of our successes increases it by 5. CT alone got it close to the DC.
Yeah. It's kind of capped at, it's, anticipation's kind of capped at 20 because you want it to be too hard.
All right, I don't think I have really anything else I could use.
Yep.
And the acrobatics for my performance, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Same thing.
Yep. 53 excitement.
I actually got a 5 where there should have been a 1, but so it's probably 48 or something. But I'm pretty sure that if there was a way to critically succeed at performance, y'all did.
Hooray! I bow and say, merchandise is in the way out that way.
We didn't pay for that.
There's a thing you can actually buy.
Bad, man.
Yeah, it's a thing in the top left. We should probably remember to do that next time when members aren't being killed by cults.
Or one more show before we leave. In 6 days. Or wait, how long are we here? Since I'm doing CT's other weapon.
We still have to investigate.
It's like 16 days.
Three.
So me and then 3 of CT's weapons.
I'll be right back and go to the bathroom.
All right, what level would we have to be on our stats to be able to do a level 12 performance, 50 anticipation? God. Damn.
Good news is, so y'all have actually capped your prestige for this module.
Right.
So it doesn't actually matter if y'all fail anymore for that number.
I guess we did hit 50 excitement just for what we did today. We could have done it.
Alrighty. Seems like the payout is going to be around 80 gold, which goes to the circus coffers.
Yeah, we spent 40, so that's not a bad take.
That'll mark one circus performance.
Get one person to help promote with us next time. We can lower our costs for promotion.
Yeah, someone that actually has a good society bonus.
Yeah, too bad I'm stuck leaving away.
Getting your prestige to 5 is really the main important thing, because that's prestige is the thing that will affect actual story events.
Well, now they know we're great circus performers and can destroy ancient evil.
It's a pretty good combination, really. Alright. I think we'll just wrap up the remaining circus stuff next time. Y'all can think of whatever y'all want to do for downtime. y'all do more crafting or what.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da.
Alternatively, y'all can just head out.
I just stuck doing this for the next however many days.
Yeah, let him do his thing. I'll keep myself busy to make some money, and then we go continue on with our adventure.
Yeah, alternatively, yeah, that is another option. Is y'all can just head out to the next module.
Yeah, I mean, you said we capped our prestige, and that might be, a meta thing, but it's just like, so like, we're not gonna miss out on any story for like, since we like did that, right?
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing that matters in the actual story. The rest of it is just like if you want to earn a little more payout. But y'all have so much gold now that it doesn't really. I could probably cover any
Gold.
payments you need to make or whatever.
Oh yeah, are any of y'all at any time in the future going to get like training in medium armor?
Nope. Unless Durgan can.
I think they're all kind of light armor classes.
Okay, cause I've still got that suit of splint mail that I started with.
Isn't that heavy armor?
I forget actually now that I think about it.
It is. It's not light.
I know it's not light. I thought it was medium for a second there, but yeah, he's right. It's heavy armor.
Y'all have a nice evening.
See you, Durgan.
No.
Figured it was okay to tell y'all about the prestige thing because then you might notice if it's not going up anymore.
Thinking about it, I should really like hop into Tailspire sometime and try out the water plane stuff. Seems interesting. Sounds cool doing, like thinking about doing flooded levels, but I probably wouldn't actually use it anytime soon, but still. Does seem neat.
It's the water temple.
Yeah. Make you guys fight Morpha.
I definitely think I want to do a Minotaur for the other one, even if we're just using the orc and just changing the tusks to be horns ancestry trait. Because I think it would be really funny to have a Minotaur who really wanted to be a cop, so they shoved him on something in the middle of nowhere rather than actually
The
being an
bull
actual.
went to police academy.
The bull is grateful for the lowered standards caused by a police shortage.
Yeah, because I was explaining the story of it earlier, CT. But yeah, basically, they are just assembling this, new precinct out of scraps. Like they're pulling in out of other precincts, hiring new recruits. Just,
Yeah, the bull. The
did you
bull
hop
literally got
into?
in.
I gave you the invite, but did you hop in
Yeah,
there and
hopped
look at
in.
the backgrounds and stuff?
Well, I haven't looked at the backgrounds yet, but I figured the bull could be some like somebody who got into police academy on a scholarship or whatever, and then he nobody really liked him, and he didn't think he was going to get an offer until they were desperate for this one, and so it's the bull's lucky day.
Oh, Thor's.
Police bull.
It's just like, like CT and Narissa seemed interested in it, but
Oh,
it's just like after Grundleroot wraps up for the
oh,
next two, like, would you be up for this other Pathfinder module thing on Monday?
he's the
Yeah,
constable. Yes.
Pathfinder one.
Yeah. Like, I wanted to give Narissa the chance to actually play, and also it just looked interesting.
You're gonna be cops.
Nope, we're constables. Yes, and
No.
silence is what I wanted. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that sounds interesting. All right, so we're cops, so I'll try to think of a guy.
Yeah, there's some module-specific backgrounds in the thing if you wanted to look at them.
Constable.
Oh yeah, how do you
Glory
like my
hoof.
name for the game?
would it be under like the Grendel root thing, or what is?
No, no, I just linked it to you in a Discord message. I was really struggling to pick which which fucking police procedural to make a funny name out of.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, is this Pathfinder 2E or 1?
2E.
Same as the Extinction Curse. This is the adventure path they made after Extinction Curse.
Yeah, it actually hasn't finished coming out yet. In like 2 months, the last part will come out.
Can't tell what that guy's standing in the background. Is that like a cockatrice or something?
Yeah, it looks like a cockatrice to me. It looks like the one we fought in the first Extinction Curse adventure.
Returning character, cockatrice.
Postcard of all trades got transferred because he got tired of your puns and everything else. Yeah, that's pretty bull.
But yeah, I was explaining a bit of the stuff earlier. It's just like, because I thought it was funny to Narissa. The presumption you are a city guard. You're not, even if they're criminals, you're not really supposed. You're not going to be killing a bunch of people. So, unless stated otherwise, you're presumed to be dealing non-lethal damage. And since you're a guard, you're getting outfitted accordingly. So, you get some non-lethal weapon stuff too. Uh, can you guess what the two non-lethal melee weapons are?
Um,
Well, you don't even really have to guess. I think I made them all like
Yeah.
visible to you. But yeah, a nightstick and the monkey's fist. Do you know what the monkey's fist is,
oh,
Thors? It's a rope that you tie to your wrist, and at the other end of it is a big, knot tied around what is essentially a metal brick. And you're just hitting them with the rope knot around the brick. Here's my non-lethal police weapon, a sock full of quarters. It's a 1d6 flail. But yeah, using those two weapons, you basically automatically deal non-lethal damage.
Otherwise, you have to take again -2 penalty to your attack roll. Remember, that's the rules for dealing non-lethal damage with lethal weapons, and also vice versa.
Um, actually, not in this one. Just a second. Let, let me make sure that this handout's supposed to be for players before I make it visible to y'all. Okay, first, as city guards, your party's player characters are all assumed to be trained in non-lethal conflict resolution. That means that during combat encounters, your character is always dealing non-lethal damage. You are never allowed to deal lethal damage. You take no penalty to attack rolls for dealing non-lethal damage, and all types of damage you deal, whether from weapon attacks, spells, or even poisons, are non-lethal. You gain no bonuses or added benefits for making attacks using weapons with the non-lethal weapon trait. As usual for non-lethal damage, when you reduce a creature to 0 hit points using non-lethal damage, the creature falls unconscious instead of dying. Second, as long as you're wearing your uniform, you are generally considered to be in possession of any tools necessary to secure suspects you have knocked unconscious. Suspects generally can't wake up to escape while you defeat any remaining combatants, for example. You can freely obtain more essential gear, such as handcuffs, for arresting suspects during any time you have downtime at Edgewatch headquarters. Third, you can never abuse or harm innocent civilians. If your game master puts you in a situation in which you must fight, you can safely assume that your opponents are determined to kill you, and that your best means of apprehension is through combat. As written, the adventure path will never force you into combat with anyone other than creatures determined to kill you.
It's coming right for us.
I kind of want the bull to still be a gladiator, especially since none of these backgrounds give strength.
There's the
I can always
gladiator
pick
archetype.
strength.
Well, for all the backgrounds, only one of the thing has to be strength. It has to be the stat, it says. You can have the other one be a free one.
That's true. Let's see, what would make sense for the bull? Is there like a brief history of this area so I know
Oh, yes. Just a
like are non-humans marginalized? Would a minotaur be racist? People would be racist against a minotaur.
Let's just throw racism into the cop game. That's not going to be too.
We don't have any black people here. It's fine.
I don't know. Uh, Emrys's fur looks pretty black to me. And the picture for his token in the other game, I mean.
It's true.
Armor guard is strength.
Um. Oh, just a second.
You get the quick jump skill feat.
Harbor guard does sound pretty good. Guard by day, venturing monster slayer by night. The constable. Yep, that's it. Here we have it.
The bull, the only minotaur in hundreds of miles, hides his identity with a simple mask.
Yep.
I actually forget if Minotaurs have ever been a playable race in Pathfinder.
Probably.
There's there's rules for playable monsters. It seems like a lot of extra hassle. So it seems easier just to do orc and call the Tusk Horns. If you're fine with
You
that
should
video.
just be a Tengu, and you could just be the bird.
No, I'm too much in love with the constable.
The bull is a pretty good character. You seem to like playing it a lot.
Just burst through a wall and some perps. The bull! The constable is here! Stop resisting! Start.
It's like a combination of Cassius.
Stop resisting! Boom. Make an animal barbarian so I'm better with my fists and just start beating people. The bull said to stop resisting.
finally have that non-lethal lightning bolt.
Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised when I was looking at the weapons. They didn't have like a taser, a shock stick.
Turns out you actually can just say it doesn't do lethal damage. Summon a meteor to destroy this to hit the town or district here. Say no, it did no lethal damage. All non-lethal.
I'm back. They taught me that one at police academy. Who needs a wizard's tower? The wizard's tower can teach you to do it, but can they teach you to not kill anyone with it? I mean, sure, all the buildings falling over from it hitting, like, killed everyone, but the meteor didn't do it.
So we all have our special. We all have a special general feat, plausible deniability.
Hopefully, by the time you're high enough level to be casting meteors, you wouldn't be beat cops anymore.
That would be an interesting city.
It's like, seriously, the first adventure at level 1 is literally you guys walking the beat.
Spoilers.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a beat with the bull or constable around.
Okay, yeah. Took me a second to remember where it was, and if it was for the players to see. But yeah, the way it's worded, it does seem to be for the players. There you go. It's right below the backgrounds. Description of the city of Absalon, the festival that's going on in all the districts of the city.
Absalom's most promising lawkeepers and the bull.
And the constable. Thank you.
Now, you're going to be seen as quite an oddity, CT, mainly because I looked up the lore for Minotaurs in Pathfinder, and I gotta go let my dog out real quick.
Probably like demon spawn or something.
Just this giant demon spawn wearing metal armor, town guard armor. Somebody looks at him funny. The constable wants to know what your problem is, citizen.
Okay, I'm back. They're all chaotic evil and live in tribes, but they also all pity domesticated animals and free them whenever they can.
Oh my god, the constable is gonna commit petty crimes while he's. I had to.
Also, it says rare albino minotaurs are known as ghost bulls and are said to possess the power of divination.
It's okay. The bull was
Ghost
raised by
constable.
the bull was raised by halflings.
Yep, the bull was raised. The constable was raised by halflings and taught how to be good. Wait. His father was a minotaur, and his gnome was a gnome named Aggie. Long lost son.
Very lost if it's in an entirely different reality.
Hey, well, there's different planes of existence. You could have fallen through a portal. The crazy stuff Eggy gets up to? Just yeeted him into a portal.
What was that that Jimmy said?
Just like that comb. Midway through the campaign, a portal just rips open and a comb falls onto the bull's head. What the? Where'd that come from?
Seems like this would be a real easy campaign if you just needed some extra experience to just set up encounters for. Just have it stop crimes.
It has a thing for me about rolling for random encounters, which presumably would usually be you guys encountering crimes.
Can we arrest Tala at least once?
Sad- Sadly, Dark Elves aren't in this yet.
Can we arrest Tala at least once?
How about a bugbear? Can we arrest a bugbear for eating somebody?
You just find a Dark Elf at the bar with a bucket full of mixed drinks.
That could be his crime. He doesn't exist. He's not supposed to exist. He's arrested for that.
You put the handcuffs on him and just phases out of existence.
Yes, we could just make do with arresting Zervin. Wouldn't be the same as arresting Tala.
Bad bull, what you gonna do? Oh god. Give me a thing to make my character.
Oh, right. I forgot that I hadn't given y'all character sheets. Let me actually figure out what folder I want to put that in.
Emrys, Constable, Glory Hoof.
At least dossiers.
You know what? I guess I'll just have character sheets be at the very top.
Oh my god, what's the starting rank of these guards? Is it gonna be like Constable?
Huh? I forget. You guys are like I said, y'all are just basically beat cops.
Those are constables, right? The first entry level is Constable.
Even if it's not, the bull will insist it is.
The bull just stares at the precinct lieutenant or whatever. Is like, I am Constable. No, that's not the Constable.
You'll just realize it's easier to just give in. Just actually try and argue with the bull.
There you go, CT.
All right, which type of orc would make more sense? Is a Minotaur.
Narissa.
You have Badlands Orc, Deep Orc, Holdsguard Orc, or Rainfall Orc.
And there you go, Thors. Oh, and
They
since
live in the plains, right?
Let me see. Pathfinder says they lair in mazes and live in
So a
tribes.
Deep Orc. Or Holdsguard Orc would work too.
In all honesty, since we're just kind of reskinning it, whatever you feel like you should go with.
I mean, blood is not going to be super important for your background unless you want it to. You don't have to worry too much about being accurate.
Yeah.
All right, let's put it together. character sheet.
Oh yeah, but since this would basically be the Monday thing after Grindelroot, since you got Jimmy behind you, would he, ask him if he'd want in?
Says he's good.
So he doesn't want in?
No, he doesn't want in.
Okay.
John?
Kato, Jimmy says he's in.
Okay, so he did.
Yeah, sorry, I was misunderstanding.
You're gonna see what's set up for 4 people like the Extinction Curse was, right?
Let's go find Barbarian.